guys, today we're reading the book again. We're going to read about 5 more pages, so let's get ready. And yeah, we also got Foxy chilling here. I'm just going to put the camera there. If it doesn't fall, Foxy's still in the blanket. Okay, let's not worry about that right now. If the camera falls, I'll probably know. And let me just make sure you can see these. Hope we fell off. Can you see them? Yeah, you can. I'm just going to stand up and read it, but I don't think you'll be able to see me. Page, they were off the black pages. Weren't we? Yep. Sorry for this date. It's only been 1 minute in the video. Right. Let's start. A sudden movement caught his eye. Jack squinted against the rain and shifted his attention towards the body. There was a dark form in the rain. Was someone leaning over the corpse? For a split second, the hairs on the back of his neck raised. Then he shook the feeling off. He blinked to make sure his eyes weren't playing tricks on him. There was someone. Short, slim, frail. The form hovered over the dead boy's body, doing kind of motion with his hands back and forth. Then he saw it, a knife. Jack steps forward. Hey, get away from him! The dark form jumped. Long wet hair covered a face like glistening of weapon or something swinging from the figure's hand. The little thing ran away back into the darkness of the bush. What happened, Jack? Officer Manor asked, scanning the darkness. Jack pointed towards the dark bush. I saw someone leaning over the body. It was another kid. I think maybe a girl. Officer Manor walked around, shifting his flashlight. Her lips. You sure about that, Jack? A young kid walking around in this. How long has your shift been? Jack shrugged his shoulder. Going on for about 24? Yeah, I need some sleep. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned the cemetery. Got you thinking of spooks in the night? I was only kidding around, you know. Jack went back to the kid's body and picked up the last medical bag. Maybe he was imagining things. He traps moved. Jack jumped. Holy heck, Dave, we got a live one. What? The kid, he moved. Get the journal, whatever that says. You sure? Just get over here. Jack tore the trap from that boy. He saw the kid's face smeared with blood. Watch as the kid coughed, sucked in the air. The kid moaned, help! Jack whipped out the portal oxygen and flipped the air mask over the boy's mouth. It's okay, kid. Breathe. We've got you. Nice and easy. You've been in an accident. We're taking you to the hospital. and they're going to take good care of you. Do you remember the accident? The boy gave a slight nod. Driving a little too fast in the rain, wrapped around the tree pretty good. Hang in there, kid. You've just been gifted a miracle. Jessica pushed the wet mop across the floor, to and fro, to and fro. She remembered that saying somewhere before. ... She just didn't remember from where, something from the past. A shudder ran through her as her hands trembled on the stick of the mop. She tightened her grip so it would stop. She felt the mop staff walk by her. She felt them look at her. She tilted her head forward to her thick black hair curtained her face as much as possible. Not to be seen, not to be noticed, no one said anything to her more than necessary. She did not speak to them unless spoken to. She performed her job each day after school and mopped the floors of the children's medical wing. She grew accustomed to the scent of scenting cleaner and the dismal odor of the stick. She leaned to the murmurs of the staff. She paid attention to the beeps of medical machines hooked up to the sick children. She studied the various footsteps she heard on the tiled floors, sometimes soft steps, sometimes clicks of heels or stumps of bigger people. Sometimes the steps were rushed, sometimes they were slow. She was aware of each and every child in the hospital. What was it after? Each and every child. Sorry about that, guys. Each and every hospital. I am so sorry, guys. Each and every child in the hospital wing. She often heard crying and whispers of conversations as she cleaned the floors. The doctor says you're doing really well, Brian. You're eating better. Treatment is going well. That's wonderful, son. A woman's voice spoke from the patient's room. That Jessica was near. Yeah, I guess so, Brian murmured. Yeah. Hang in there, sport. You'll be better before you know it, a man said. And then you'll get home, and you'll get to come home and rest in your own bed. It feels a little bit hungrier. That's so good to hear, a woman said. When will I get home? I hope soon, son, a man said. When you do well, get your favorite pizza. When you do, we'll get your favorite pizza from Freddy's Mega Pizzaplex. We'll make it a celebration. How does that sound? Pretty good, actually, the boy said. The man laughed. That's my boy. Boy, spoke the woman. What are these strange flakes on your chest? Huh? Oh, Carrie, what are these? Oh my God. What kind of hospital did we bring him to? I don't know. They look like bits of silver, the man said. Relax, Jane. I'm sure there's a responsible explanation. They've been taking good care of him. Here you even say to yourself, he even looks better today. I know, but the woman called out. Afterward, Nurse Macy, please can we come to my son's room? Yes, Mrs. Warman. Is Brian okay? Nurse Macy asked. Yes, but what is this strange stuff on my son? I don't want anything that's going to make him sicker. I don't know that is. I don't know what that is. Nurse Macy went in and checked Brian's chest and brushed the strange flakes off him. I don't think it was anything serious, Mr. and Mrs. Warman. I'll have staff sweep it up and get some new blankets. Please, I don't want any cleaner or anything on him that's going to harm his recovery. Yes, Mrs. Warman, don't worry. We would never let that happen. Jessica pushed the map slowly across the hallway, to and fro. Last page. She's so strange, that one. And nursing assistant murmured to Nurse Macy as they stocking supplies on a medical cart. Jessica, you mean? Quiet, keeps to herself. Never makes any trouble. Nurse Macy shrugged. Nothing wrong with that. Well, she's frail, looks like a feather, could knock her over. Hair's always covering her pretty face. He shuddered. Creeps me out, the way she lurks around. It's not normal. She's obviously alive, and yet she's not really living. Nurse Macy shook her head. You've been watching too many horror movies, Colin. How do you think people come up with these scary movie ideas? They see things that freak them out and write about them. I'm sure you were at an awkward stage at 14. We're not talking about me. Besides, I talked about people. I tried asking her something the other day. She looked at me and blinked, and I spoke an alien language or something. Nurse Macy sighed. Oh, Colin. Clang. Just then something dropped from behind them, making them jump. Colin let out a childish eek. Nurse Macy glanced down to see the rusted tin can lying on the hospital floor. She frowned. That's odd. Where did that come from? Thank you, guys. That took 40 minutes. Oh, okay. Thank you and bye.